Welcome, truth seekers and curious minds. Here's a question to ponder. Have you ever considered the power of salt in your household? Salt. It's a staple in almost every kitchen across the globe, used to season our food and preserve our harvests. But what if I told you that salt holds much more significance than just its culinary uses? That's right. Today we're delving into the fascinating world of using salt in a sacred corner of your house. Now, you might be scratching your head wondering what on earth I'm on about. Salt in a sacred corner? What does that even mean? Well, my friends, it's a practice that has been known to many cultures and spiritual traditions around the world for centuries. Some believe it to hold the power to cleanse, to protect, and even to attract abundance. The sacred corner of the house, often referred to as the wealth corner, is believed to be a unique space that holds significant energy. When combined with the purifying properties of salt, it's said to create a potent mix that can influence the energy flow within your home. The potential benefits are intriguing, to say the least. From fostering a more peaceful atmosphere to possibly attracting positive energy and good fortune, it's a practice that's worth exploring. We're talking about transforming your living space into a haven of positivity and tranquility. And who wouldn't want that? Of course, as with any practice tied to spirituality or mysticism, it's important to approach it with an open mind and a healthy dose of skepticism. It might not work for everyone, but there's no harm in giving it a try, right? In this journey, we'll delve deeper into the significance of salt, how to select the sacred corner in your house, the process of placing salt, what you can expect next, and we'll also address common questions and misconceptions. So, if you're excited to discover the power of salt in your home, remember to hit the subscribe button, like this video, and comment below to let us know you're enjoying our content. Let's embark on this fascinating journey together. Now, before we dive into the how, let's understand the why. Why salt, you may ask? Salt, in its simple and unassuming form, holds a significance that stretches far beyond our kitchen shelves. This humble mineral, through ages and across cultures, has been revered for its purifying attributes, playing a crucial role in various religious and spiritual practices. In ancient times, salt was considered a precious commodity, often referred to as white gold. It was, and still is, used in rituals for its ability to cleanse and ward off negative energies. From the holy water used in Christian baptisms to the salt tossed in a sumo wrestling ring in Japan for purification, salt's spiritual significance spans the globe. Now, let's take a step back and journey through history. In ancient Rome, soldiers were sometimes paid in salt, giving birth to the term salary. This wasn't just because of its culinary value, but because Romans believed in salt's protective and purifying powers. Moving eastward in Buddhism, salt is used in rituals to ward off evil spirits. It is also a common practice to throw salt over your shoulder after attending a funeral to prevent evil spirits from following you home. In Hindu rituals, salt is used to purify and sanctify spaces. During housewarming ceremonies, a handful of salt is often thrown into the corners of the house to cleanse the new dwelling of any lingering negative energies. But the cleansing properties of salt aren't just rooted in ancient cultures. Modern practices such as energy healing and feng shui also regard salt as a powerful purifier. In feng shui, placing bowls of salt in the corners of the room is believed to absorb negative energy and promote harmony within the space. Furthermore, salt is used in modern energy healing practices. The mineral's supposed ability to absorb and neutralize negative energy makes it a popular tool in spiritual cleansing rituals. From salt lamps to Epsom salt baths, the belief in salt's purifying power persists in contemporary times. In the realm of science, while salt's energy-absorbing properties are yet to be proven, it is known that salt releases negative ions when heated, which are believed to improve air quality and promote a sense of well-being. So you see, salt isn't just a humble kitchen ingredient, it's a powerful purifier with a rich history. Its significance, deeply rooted in ancient wisdom and modern practices alike, transcends its culinary use. As we delve deeper into the process of placing salt in the sacred corners of your home, remember the profound symbolism and purifying power of this white gold. Now that we understand the significance of salt, let's talk about the sacred corner in your house. You might be wondering, What exactly is a sacred corner? Well, it's a place where you invite positive energies and peace into your home. It's a space you set aside where you can feel enlightened, centered, and in tune with the universe. So how do you identify this special place? It's not about the physical attributes of the corner, but more about the energy it exudes. You need to feel a sense of calm, peace, and positivity in this space. It could be a quiet corner in your living room, a serene spot in your garden, or even a cozy nook in your bedroom. The key is that it should be a place where you feel relaxed and undisturbed. Now, why is it important to have such a corner in your home? Simply put, a sacred corner is your personal sanctuary. It's a place where you can connect with your inner self, meditate, and nourish your soul. It's a spot where you can leave behind the noise of the world and embrace tranquility. And when you infuse this space with the purifying properties of salt, it becomes a powerful conduit for positive energy. In this sacred corner, you create an environment that fosters positivity and peace. When you step into this space, you should feel a sense of comfort and relaxation washing over you. It's a place where you can let go of your worries, recharge your energies, and emerge refreshed. And it's not just about you. This corner can also radiate positive energy throughout your home, creating a harmonious atmosphere for everyone. Selecting the sacred corner in your house is a deeply personal process. It's about finding a space that resonates with your spirit, a place where you can feel at peace. So take your time, trust your instincts, and find that perfect spot. Remember, your sacred corner is a place of peace and positive energy. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter. How do we go about placing salt in this sacred corner? It's a process imbued with respect, mindfulness, and a dash of spiritual exploration. Let's go step by step. Firstly, you'll need to choose your salt. Does it matter what type of salt you use? Yes, indeed. The most commonly recommended type is sea salt, due to its natural origins and ability to absorb negative energy. However, if sea salt is not readily available, any natural unprocessed salt will do. The key is to avoid table salt or any other highly processed varieties, as they lack the same energetic properties. Once you've chosen your salt, you'll need a small bowl or dish to place it in. This should be something you feel connected to, a vessel that resonates with you. It could be a simple ceramic dish, a wooden bowl, or even a seashell. As long as it feels right to you, it's perfect. Now that you have your salt and your vessel, it's time to cleanse both. This is an important step in the process, as it ensures that any residual energy is cleared away, creating a clean slate for the salt to work its magic. You can cleanse your items by placing them under the light of the full moon, or by smudging them with sage or palo santo. If these options aren't available to you, a simple intention-setting meditation can work just as well. After cleansing, it's time to place the salt in the vessel. As you do this, hold an intention in your mind. This could be a desire for peace, harmony, or protection in your home. As you pour the salt, visualize this intention flowing into the salt, infusing it with your desired outcome. Finally, place the filled vessel in your chosen sacred corner. This should be done mindfully and with reverence, acknowledging the power of the salt and the intention you've set. You might choose to say a few words, a prayer, or simply sit in silence for a few moments, allowing the energy of the salt to settle in its new home. Congratulations! You've successfully placed salt in your sacred corner. Remember, this is not a one-time activity. Every few weeks you should replace the salt, repeating the process from the beginning. This ensures that the energy remains fresh and potent. And there you have it, a simple yet powerful way to harness the energy of salt. This centuries-old practice has stood the test of time, and now you too can benefit from its transformative power. So go ahead, embrace the journey, and see what unfolds in your sacred corner. So, you've placed the salt in your sacred corner. What should you expect next? It's a great question, and one that deserves a thoughtful response. First off, you might notice a shift in the energy of your home. It could be subtle or more pronounced. You might feel an increase in positivity, a sense of calm, or even a surge of inspiration. The energy of a space is a dynamic thing, constantly ebbing and flowing, and the salt you've placed can help to harmonize and balance that energy. You may also see some changes in your own mood and well-being. You might find yourself feeling more relaxed, more at ease. You might find your thoughts becoming clearer, your focus sharper. You might even find that your sleep improves, or that you have more energy during the day. These are all signs that the energy in your home is shifting in a positive direction. But what if you don't notice any changes? Well, don't be discouraged. The effects of placing salt in your sacred corner can take time to manifest. It's not a magic trick, after all, but a practice rooted in ancient wisdom and spiritual traditions. It's about creating a space that nurtures your spirit and supports your well-being. And sometimes that takes time. So how do you maintain this practice? It's simple, really. Keep the salt in your sacred corner and let it do its work. You might want to replace it every once in a while, perhaps once a month or so, to keep the energy fresh. You can also take a few moments each day to focus your intention on the salt, to visualize it absorbing any negativity and radiating positivity. Remember, this isn't about following a set of rigid rules. It's about tuning into your own intuition, your own inner wisdom. You might find that you're drawn to add other elements to your sacred corner, like crystals or candles, or that you want to place salt in other areas of your home as well. Go with what feels right for you. And what if you encounter obstacles or challenges? It's important to remember that these are part of the process too. They're opportunities for growth and learning. They're chances to deepen your connection with the energy of your home and with your own spirit. So embrace them with curiosity and compassion, and know that they're just steps along the path. In the end, placing salt in your sacred corner is about more than just changing the energy of your home. It's about changing your relationship with your home and with yourself. It's about creating a space that reflects your values, your dreams, your hopes, and your spirit. Remember, this practice is about creating a positive and harmonious energy in your home. It's about creating a space where you can thrive, grow, and truly be yourself. It's about creating a home that's not just a place to live, but a place to live well. We know you might have some questions or doubts. Let's address some common ones. The world of spiritual practices can often feel like a maze of beliefs, rituals, and practices, each with its own set of questions and misconceptions. Even something as simple as placing salt in a sacred corner of your house can raise eyebrows. So let's dive right in and clear up some of these uncertainties. A question we often hear is, does the type of salt matter? The answer is no, not really. While some prefer to use sea salt or Himalayan salt due to their natural and unprocessed nature, the truth is, any type of salt can serve the purpose. It's not the physical properties of the salt, but the symbolic value we attach to it that makes the difference. Another frequent query is, can I place the salt in any corner of my house? Well, the idea is to choose a corner that feels sacred or special to you. It could be a quiet place where you meditate or a cozy corner where you feel at peace. The key is to choose a place that resonates with you. Next up, does this practice have any scientific basis? A valid question. While there isn't any hard scientific evidence to back this practice, many cultures around the world have long used salt for its symbolic purity and protective properties. The practice brings together the physical act of placing salt with the mental act of intention setting, creating a powerful combination that many find beneficial. How often should I replace the salt is another common one. There's no hard and fast rule here. Some replace the salt every month, while others do it whenever they feel the need for a fresh start. Listen to your intuition. It's your best guide. Now, let's address a common misconception. Placing salt in the house can attract negative energy. On the contrary, this practice is believed to cleanse the space of negative energy. Think of it like a spiritual vacuum cleaner, sweeping away any unwanted vibes. Another misconception is that this practice is tied to a particular religion or belief system. While it's true that certain cultures and religions have specific rituals involving salt, the practice of placing salt in a corner of your house isn't tied to any one faith. It's a personal ritual that anyone can adopt, regardless of their religious beliefs. Lastly, some might think, I don't feel any different. Does this mean it's not working? Remember, this practice is not about immediate, tangible results. It's about creating a positive environment and setting intentions for well-being. Changes can be subtle and gradual, so be patient. Don't let misconceptions deter you from experiencing the positive change this practice can bring. Remember, the journey is yours to navigate, and every step you take is a step toward your own personal growth and well-being. Don't just take our word for it. Here are some personal experiences and testimonials. Let's begin with Karen from York. Karen was feeling stuck in her life, like she was running on a hamster wheel. She placed salt in the sacred corner of her home, and within a week, she noticed a shift in her energy. She felt a new drive, a new sense of purpose. The house felt lighter, more vibrant, and she found herself moving forward in ways she hadn't expected. Then there's Richard from Liverpool. Richard was skeptical at first, but decided to give it a try. He was struggling with insomnia for months. After placing salt in the sacred corner of his house, he noticed a significant change in his sleep pattern. He started sleeping soundly, waking up refreshed and energized. Richard believes the practice brought a sense of calm and tranquility to his home, helping him sleep better. Next, we have Emily from Newcastle. Emily was dealing with a lot of stress at work. She decided to try the salt practice in her home. To her surprise, she began to feel a sense of calm envelop her each time she entered her home. The tension seemed to dissolve, and she felt more equipped to handle the pressures at work. Emily continues the practice, swearing by its effectiveness. We also heard from a couple, Sarah and Paul from Leeds. They felt a strain in their relationship and were constantly bickering. On a friend's suggestion, they decided to place salt in the sacred corner of their house. What happened next was nothing short of a miracle. Their arguments reduced, the atmosphere in the home improved. They started communicating better and found their relationship growing stronger. Finally, we have a testimonial from John in London. John had been feeling a lack of creativity and enthusiasm in his life. He decided to try the salt practice, hoping for a change. Within a few weeks, he noticed a surge in his creativity. He started painting again, something he hadn't done in years. He felt a renewed sense of enthusiasm and passion for life. These are just a few stories among many. Each person had a unique experience, but the common thread is the positive change they felt after incorporating this simple practice. Whether it was improved sleep, reduced stress, better relationships, or renewed creativity, the transformative power of placing salt in the sacred corner of their homes was evident. In the grand scheme of things, it's a small step. But sometimes, it's the small steps that lead to the biggest changes. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, there's no harm in trying. You might just be surprised at the results. These stories show the transformative power of this simple practice. We've journeyed through the history, significance, and process of placing salt in a sacred corner of your house. Together, we've delved deep into the essence of this ancient practice. We've discovered the transformative power of salt, a humble yet potent substance, and the profound impact it can have on our lives when placed with intention in a sacred corner of our homes. We've uncovered the historical significance of salt, its role in various cultures, and its spiritual and cleansing properties. We've learned that salt isn't just a simple seasoning, but a conduit for positive energy and a shield against negativity. We've also navigated the process of selecting a sacred corner in your house, a corner that resonates with your spirit, a place that feels just right. We've explored how to place the salt, imbuing it with our intentions and hopes. Then we've looked ahead to what to expect next. We've talked about the subtle yet profound changes that might occur. A sense of calm, perhaps, or a feeling of energy shifting, becoming lighter and more positive. We've addressed common questions and misconceptions, dispelling doubts and reaffirming the efficacy of this practice. We've also shared personal experiences and testimonials, real stories from people who have embraced this practice and witnessed its impact firsthand. Now it's your turn. We invite you to embark on this journey. Try placing salt in a sacred corner of your house. It's a small step, yet it could lead to significant changes. Open your heart to the transformative power of salt and see what happens next. Remember, this practice isn't about achieving instant results. It's about setting intentions, creating a positive environment, and gradually witnessing the subtle changes in your life and your home. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Remember to subscribe, like, and comment. Your journey towards a harmonious home begins now.